righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. This is from Proverbs 12:10, which is in the Old Testament of the Bible. Good day, my fellow Milo students. Just as I have, I'm sure many of you have had to do or will have to do community service for either scholarships or your classes. Today, I want to tell you the benefits of choosing Proverbs 12:10 Animal Rescue, the place that I did my community service. I chose them because me and my wife have had many wonderful experiences adopting our 3 dogs. Their mission statement, which is on their website, Proverbs 12:10 Animal Rescue, is committed to helping his helpless through quality care and healing, adoptions, and population control awareness. They are a no-kill, primarily all-volunteer, charitable organization that's based in Middle Tennessee. Started by Lavane Redferrin in 2006, today they are supported by various local businesses, music and television and sports talents, and national companies. Proverbs rescues animals from the streets, kill shelters, and owner surrenders. They have a large network of fosters who transport and care for these helpless animals. They even have a volunteer who has a farm that will take the unadoptable animals, so at least all animals will have a place to go. There are many benefits to volunteering with Proverbs 12:10. One is simply to fulfill your community service requirements. It's an easy checkbox. But there are other reasons too. The benefit of networking, the benefit of building self-confidence, and the satisfaction of helping the helpless. Today I want to urge you to choose Proverbs for your community service hours, whether it's for Tennessee Promise, your first year experience class, or any other scholarship or class. Proverbs is an approved and accepted organization for community service hours. The quickest way to gain those hours is by volunteering to work at their Adoption Day event that happens every Saturday, 11 to 2 at the Petco in Bellevue. To get an idea of what might be involved and how these things are going to be able to help you, let me tell you about my experiences whenever I volunteered for them. I volunteered for 2 different weekends, back to back, because I needed to get a total of 8 hours. I did 4+ on one day, came back the next Saturday and did my other 4+. I showed up at about 9, met up with a gentleman named Rick, and me and him proceeded to unload a trailer and set up tents, crates, tables, all the things that are needed for the adoption day. You'll see we have buckets of water so the animals would have water. In the wintertime and fall, we had blankets in there so that they could be warm. Then between 10 and 11, the flood of volunteer fosters and transporters show up with cars, truckloads, and van loads of dogs, puppies, and kittens. I would help unload them, get them sitting in their crates, and get their names on them so that they were ready for adoption day. 11 o'clock though is when the real fun begins. I would try to help potential adopters by either handling the animals with them or helping connect them with someone with Proverbs so that they could get more adoption info. Along with that, I would also take the time and show attention to the dogs who weren't seeing much attention, get them out of their crates and walk them a little bit, and also, help them to do their business. They're in their crates for about 3 hours. That's a long time for a little dog. As the day winded down and dogs would go home to their new forever homes or back home to their fosters, me and Rick would work on breaking down crates, unloading, breaking down the tables, and getting everything loaded back into their trailer. They even asked me if I could foster for a week since they knew that I was going to be coming back. And I said yes. Next, I'd like to show you how Proverbs can help you with networking. Networking is an exceedingly valuable and a generally overlooked tool. That is, the importance is highly unforeseeable. Proper networking can be the determining factor in landing the career that you so deeply desire. The people associated with this rescue range from popular country artists, television personalities, and also sports figures. including country artists Dan and Shay, Channel 4 meteorologist Lisa Spencer, and the Nashville Predators hockey team, which they teamed up with recently to put out a calendar in which Proverbs received 100% of the proceeds. No matter what career you choose, I am sure there's a volunteer that works at Proverbs that you could network with that might land you that dream job in the future. Next, I'd like to tell you how Proverbs can also build your confidence. Working with Proverbs might be out of your control zone, comfort zone, or downright intimidating. I mean, there are many people that work with them. You'll be working with 20 plus volunteers, and not to mention the 50, 100, or more people who come to want to deal with adoptions. It's experiences like this that we can reap the most benefits, though. After hours of fun work helping the helpless, you will walk away with a level of confidence in many facets of your life. Confidence about being around new people, confidence with animal relations, and the most important, confidence in yourself. Immersing yourself in a situation like this can prepare you more for the future than you can imagine. Lastly, Proverbs will leave you with a higher level of self-fulfillment. According to Kim Cabin's article, Dog Rescuers Flush with Donations by Animals from Breeders They Scorn, which was published in the Washington Post this year, she says the success of the rescue movement is reducing shelter populations and number of shelter kills. There you can see the direct impact you can have on numbers and statistics of animals that are in shelters. As William, who is unfortunately absent today, pointed out, what about the dogs that are at the breeders? Which is what he asked whenever we discussed what our topic is. According to Taylor Thompson, who wrote the article, Save a Life, Adoption versus Buying from Breeders. There are approximately 2 million puppies from breeders and mills each year. So if you can remove the demand, they won't have anything to supply them with, and they will go out of business. And plus, rescues like Proverbs, you will find full breed dogs. Knowing that you're directly impacting these kinds of numbers in animals' lives like this is like a story from Chicken Soup for the Soul. A day of helping the helpless leaves you with a swelling feeling of fulfillment, the feeling of truly making a difference. In conclusion, I'd like to say, summing up, Proverbs 12:10 Rescue is a very reputable organization that you can benefit from greatly on your journey forward through life. I hope that these facts and my firsthand accounts will help persuade you to choose Proverbs 12:10 for your community service hours. Working and networking with them might be the key to putting you on the track for the career that you so deeply desire. The boost in your confidence will help propel you to the next levels in your life and careers. And the feeling that swells inside you from helping the helpless is beyond words. You will be energized like no other. I hope that you'll strongly consider Proverbs 12:10 Animal Rescue for your community service hours, and I'd like to thank you for your time.